Have you ever dared to run across the Sahara Desert in extreme heats? Who will do it? Someone out of mind? Or someone full of confidence? Wow. With lots of medals on hand. I make it. I complete my Sahara Challenge on the April Fool Day 2001. At that time, I had none of this. Before I signed up, I was just a chubby, plain office lady who enjoyed shopping, chit-chat with my friends, eating. Mahadum des Sabra, the toughest foot race on earth, bewitched me. I had to carry my backpack of about 15 kilograms, containing all my belongings, including the food, the clothes, the gears, and at night, I had to sleep with 9 other runners in a tent. Every day I only got 9 liters of water. You may ask, why you did it? To answer it, it's too easy or too much of a cliche to say for the challenge. Well, as a matter of fact, it wasn't. Believe that with friends, and I wouldn't be alone. Being a chubby, plain office lady didn't scare me off. What mattered most is whether I would be willing to spend $50,000 and undergo 6 months of autonomous, tough training and preparation. After being sized up, doubtful about my success rate, my partners, my Sahara partners, challenged. How about you carry 2 packs of rice and walk on the beach for 8 hours a day? Luckily, I kept my ears closed. The thing is, for this kind of race, you know that you are going out there to suffer. What we don't know is just the degree of suffering. How about 7 full marathons on 7 consecutive days? My Sahara partners further challenged me. I said, I will sign up for my first full marathon in February before I fly to Sahara. Hardly could anyone believe that for such a confident first-time full marathon runner, it's because of a noble cause to complete the Sahara race. What I did in that 6 months in sports was more than what I had done in my life in the last 30 years. 10 kilo race, half marathon, full marathons, mountain marathons, various hiking races, run to Guangzhou, king of the hill, you name it. To the surprise of everyone, I was always the finisher. Although the result was mediocre, or just a narrow victory over the retired contestants. And that's where the medal came in. So it was, off I went. I found myself in Sahara on the April Fool Day with my friends and 600 runners. You may ask, what was the toughest part? I haven't washed myself for 7 days. I need to go wee-wee and poo-poo along the trail with nowhere to hide. I could hardly eat anything, but just a sip of instant soup after the long day. I lost 6 pounds. In the sleep, I was surrounded by the tracks, the rocks, and the Sahara itself. Getting up at 5:30 in the morning to prepare for the day race became an unforgettable daily routine. The fascination, the extreme conditions, and the cold of the desert all remain vivid in my mind. I love its fluidness, its no-frills hospitality, and the ever-changing face of desert, because Sahara is such a beautiful place that I want to melt into it. During the race, everyone had to cover their own distance at their own pace. So did I. Who, after all, didn't ask oneself a question? What am I doing here in this hell under a blazing sun, with my feet covered in blood and my back bends? However, when you reach the finish line, the only thing left is a medal adorned on your chest, presented by the Sahara Race Director. It's over. Is it something that I'm proud of because I achieved it? No. How about in your daily life? Do you have experiences like that? If you knew what would really involve, you would never undertake. Only discovering that, even though this is a very difficult experience, it was so valuable that you are thankful for being ignorant at the onset. Now I got my Sahara. How about you? How far are you willing to go? I hope that you will join me one day.